Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Kari and today I am doing big books I want to get to before the end of the year. There are so many big books that I want to get to before the end of the year, but for the sake of ease of getting to them and time, I'm going to go with 7 that I think I can get to and that are really staring at me from my shelves right now. The first one is Firebrand and Amber by Kathleen Winsor. I was looking at this the other night and realized that this was originally published in 1944 actually, which I did not know and did not expect. This is a reprint of it with a foreword by, who? Barbara Taylor Bradford. I don't know who that is, but at any rate, I'm actually really excited about this book because it follows a fictional mistress of Charles II who was well known for his mistresses, particularly the Countess of Castlemaine and Nell Gwyn, the actress Orange Cellar Lady. But this is just a fictional mistress, and I'm incredibly thrilled to be able to dive into a very chunky historical fiction because it has been a long time since I've read a good historical fiction. And then one I've also talked about a couple times, The Life of Elizabeth I. This one is also a fairly large book because it covers almost 45 years of a woman's life, and she accomplished quite a lot, or at least set up a kingdom where a lot could be accomplished, however you want to take it. At any rate, as I've said, ecstatic to be able to read this once the bar is over, and as this video is going up, I am taking day 1 of the test, so wish me luck, guys, because I'm going to need it. 2 days of a test is hell for anybody. Moving back to the books. Excited to read this one because I'm dying to learn more about her, and then I think I will probably end up reading several more nonfiction about her. I have Game of Queens by Sarah Gristwood, and maybe some of the other things about the Tudors. I do have one just about the Tudors as well. Probably will be the first one I get to. Then the next one is all Reagan at Peru's Project's fault because she has been raving about this book for about 3 or 4 weeks, saying that she really wanted to get to it, and then she read it and she adored it. 5 stars, so now she's trying to binge read the entire series, which is kudos to her. And that is The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. This book is 1,001 pages, so definitely a hefty book by anybody's standards. I love the feeling of it though. It's so immersive without actually having started reading the book yet because, again, bar. But I really want to get to this because I just want to dive into some good long books that are immersive and take me away from the stress or the mindlessness of having taken the bar and be able to relax a little bit while I look for jobs and try not to panic myself again. I have no idea what the plot of The Way of Kings is though. There's several characters and it's a fantasy and that's about all I know. The next one is also a fantasy, and that is Firebrand by Kristen Britton. This is the 5th, I think, 5th or 6th book in the Green Rider series, and also quite a bit of a book. But I love this series. It starts with Green Rider, and then there's Mirrorsight and Black Veil, and a couple other books, not in that order at all. But I didn't realize there was another book, and then I found this one and went, oh no, it's not done yet. I'm so excited because this is just such a good series. This woman didn't want to be a Green Rider, which is like a spy almost for the king, and she got the call. You just get the call to be a Green Rider, and so she got it, she fought it, and now she's become a legend. And I'm really excited to see where we go. Next up is War Storm by Victoria Aveyard, the 4th in the Red Queen series and a huge conclusion. But I just want to finish this series and find out what in the world is going on because I honestly don't remember much except that Mare and Maven and Cal are all fighting and they all seem to be in love with Mare and then they're not in love with Mare and I really can't keep up. So hopefully this book will conclude it all nicely and I won't feel the need to, I don't know, scream at anybody too much. And then a book I've been saying since I started this channel a year ago, Dragonfly and Amber by Diana Gabaldon. I know. This book still scares me, not for length, although it is quite hefty, but just because the ending of the first book and the back of this book don't seem to reconcile with each other for me, and that makes me incredibly nervous. However, I actually really need to read this book because I just want to finish the series and I'm really curious as to where it goes, and I need Jamie and Claire to be okay. And I have to keep reading to find out. And then the last one is The Map of Time by Felix J. Palma, which I put on my May TBR and then didn't get to. So instead, I'm going to try and read it sometime during the rest of the year. Fictional characters and I think real people, as well as fictional, are disappearing, and H.G. Wells has to go and find out why and maybe prevent it from happening. It sounds like a sci-fi fantasy type of thing, and it just sounded really intriguing to me. Therefore, I am going to read this book if it kills me. And if it kills me, I mean namely the bar. So if I survive the next couple of days, we will all be fine. By we, I mean me. Me, myself, and I, as Gilligan says. So those are the 7 books that I could easily get out of my shelves that I want to finish this year. Obviously there's so many more books I want to read. Just so many books, all the books. But since I can't finish all of the books, we're going with those 7 big books and then anything else I can possibly cram into my head once I can let the law go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up down below. If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button down below. If you have read or are interested in any of these books, let me know down in the comments below. I will link my Goodreads down below as well. But until my next video, bye!